People in Boulder are gathering to honor the life of the fallen officer in all this. His name is Eric Talley. When the shooting started, Officer Talley was the first to respond, rushing into the store to save lives. He was a father of 7. His mom says family was on his mind the last time the two of them spoke.
The child turns 18 on the 25th. Oh my God. We were talking about her presence. Just silly stuff, when you don't know. That's the last conversation you're ever going to have with your son. Oh my God. It ended with, "I love you, Mom. I'll call you later. I just got dispatched." I said, "I love you more. I love you." And that was it.
Talley's mom says he decided to become a police officer after a friend of his was killed by a drunk driver. He joined the force at 40 years old. She says he was deeply loved by everyone who knew him.
Right outside the front doors of the Boulder Police Department.
It really doesn't get any easier.
Expressions of love from a community in pain.
Just getting really tired of all of it. It's just, there's no reason for it.
Officer Eric Talley's police unit now surrounded by candles, a mourner lighting 10 of them for each of the shooting victims, including Officer Talley, the front hood draped in flowers, and his car now a gathering place for the community to pay their respects.
He really cared about students. I mean, I think it's kind of a prerequisite for officers in Boulder to be aware of the university and really care about students.
Molly Fromelt, student body president at CU Boulder, knew Officer Talley personally, working with him on campus and community issues.
Students feel safe knowing that officers like Officer Talley were willing to be there and that they really put themselves on the front line.
You think of every officer who's died in the line.
Boulder dispatchers Dove Miller and Carol Caniff expressing their condolences.
I guess the biggest thing for me is, even if we're not in their department, because we're not, we're all, in a way, one big family.
6-year-old Jackson and his family coming out to show their support.
I love police too, because they save people.
Jackson's stepdad is in law enforcement.
He's a sheriff deputy. He takes good care of us.
A community and a state rocked by senseless violence yet again, coming together in the face of unimaginable tragedy.
That they're loved, that we value them, they matter.
And for the first time, we are hearing directly from the family of Kevin Mahoney. Kevin Mahoney's daughter says he truly was the best example of a dad. He loved the outdoors and hiking and was a volunteer for Meals on Wheels in Boulder for the last 5 years, which showed who he was as a person, somebody who went into strangers' homes to become that source of comfort for someone in need. Last summer, he walked his daughter down the aisle, and this summer, his first grandchild will be born.
One thing that makes this harder is being pregnant, but at the same time it also gives you strength, because this is such devastating news and it's so hurtful, but my dad would just want me to be the mom I will be and to carry on, and so we're going to do that for him.
Kevin's wife of 35 years says this past year during the pandemic was a blessing because they got to spend so much time going for walks, cooking, and watching TV together.
The written messages hung in front of this Orthodox church speak of heaven and a better place, a place that one woman wants to create here on earth.
And if you're always waiting for other people to do that first, you're going to be waiting forever. Somebody has to take that first step.
And Adita Mayoku is taking one across a cultural divide to help the family of Nevin Stanisic by creating a GoFundMe page. Nevin, only 23, was gunned down in the parking lot of King Soopers after repairing a coffee machine inside.
I just want to be able to give that support to them if I can.
Adita's gesture may seem simple, but it comes on complex history. Nevin's parents are Serbian refugees from Bosnia, and Adita, an Albanian refugee.
And I came to America in 1999 with my family. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and my parents. We all came here during the Kosovo-Serbian War.
As Edita will tell you, political conflicts in Southeast Europe have estranged the Albanian and Serbian communities.
It's really sad, and it's something that for generations I've seen.
Edita wants the present moment to be different.
I just imagined myself and my family, and I thought, well, what if like that happened to me? You know, my family would not know. They're not very good with technology. They would not know how to set something up, but I know that they would need those funds.
While funds won't heal hearts, she hopes it helps Nevin's family in their journey.
She's just a mother. I'm just a mother. And then you just remove where we're from or anything. We just want our kids to be safe. We want to be safe. And that's really what it boils down to.
And to the moment where in tragedy, people find unity.
Our backgrounds are so similar of our parents, how we came here, why we came here, what we were searching for here in America, a peaceful, better life. I just have like the deepest sympathy for them. I'm hopeful that, I hopefully will get to meet them and we'll be able to give them a hug and give them my condolences in person.